Are you the recipient of a life-changing event as a result of having an emotion code session or body code session by me or by John or other practitioners? Or have you been having life-changing sessions with your clients based on the book, The Emotion Code by the lovely and talented Dr. Bradley Nelson? If you are, well, that's what today's show is all about. We want to support and hear from you. We have a couple people in the green room. They're going to come out and tell us about their life-changing results from Emotion Code, either themselves or them working on clients. I know that you're out there watching and you've had a session, most of you. Some of you are Emotion Code practitioners. This is your time to shine and let us know what you've been experiencing. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loche. I am an Emotion Code certified practitioner. I'm in beautiful Victoria, BC. I'm here every Saturday, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, and I am with my buddy, John Inverarity. Good morning, John.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, and I'm a certified Emotion Code and certified Body Code practitioner. I live in Vancouver, Canada, helping people reduce chronic pain, reducing anxiety and depression, and helping boosting wellness, mental health, energy, prosperity. Absolutely love working with people all over the world.
And as I learned, you don't have to be in Vancouver to receive a session because, you know, when I seeked out a body code, emotion code practitioner, I want to say 2 years ago, you know, I live on an island. I figured there'd be nobody here. So I typed in Vancouver and you came up and I was planning to go to Vancouver to have a body code session. And you said, hey, meet me on Skype. Well, that changed my life. You know, you healed a 5-year limp that I had getting on and off stage, and it was horrible. Yeah. And you fixed it. And I thought, I got to find out more about this. So, you know, the purpose of this show, John, every week is to educate people, to let them know about the emotion code. You know, I like to think of you and I as ambassadors to Dr. Bradley Nelson and helping spreading the word. You know, it's a big job for him to do it himself. He's been doing a great job on his own, but you and I are really letting a lot of people know. A lot of people are inspired to become emotion code practitioners with Dr. Bradley Nelson's program. They're working on themselves, and one of our guests today, she has taken the certification. She's going to tell us more about that, about her results from taking Dr. Bradley's program. So I'm pretty proud that we've inspired a lot of people, you know, and it started with you. You inspired me, and then, boy, once I know about something, get out of the way because I want to tell a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Buckle up.
John, tell people what we're looking for today and how they can participate.
Yeah, we're looking for your success stories and your results. So if you have received a session by Michael or I or anyone else, write in the comments, or if you've helped someone else, if you're a practitioner and you've helped a client of yours,
let us know what the
share
problem
your success. We'll try and read them. We will read them today.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, John, I got a couple announcements to go. Then we're going to bring out our panel members who are going to help with the energy today's show. But first, let's take a look at my little PowerPoint presentation here. And I've got a couple programs coming up. You know, I've been doing the emotion code for a long time, over a year now, and I've put together 2 programs. One is Your New Body. Not you, John, but anybody watching. And it took a while, you know, because I've been working on my own, and after 2 or 3 months, I tweaked this and I tweaked that, and I'm still working on the process. I'm much smaller than I was 5-10 years ago, so if you're still thinking I'm still big, I'm pretty smaller than what I used to be, and I've tried everything. Yes, even ground up sea monkey juice, okay? I mean, I've tried everything to lose weight. But boy, when the emotion code, body code came along. So I put together a program. You can see the dates here. It starts on Monday. I'm taking 5 people in the group, and each person gets about 10 minutes. And the total 6 classes, they'll have 50 emotion code sessions. We start off on Monday getting rid of all your beliefs about it. Is it okay? Is it safe? Do I believe it? Am I worthy? All that BS, all these beliefs that you formed when you were younger that are stopping you. I also find out what your weight level is, your ceiling. You don't need to tell me the number, but you know, I that's what happened to me. I'd lose this much weight and I'd get to that number, and boy, as soon as I got to that number, it was party. Like it didn't matter. I would just, as soon as I got to that level. So we got to break that ceiling that you keep getting to with your weight. And then I work on your anxiety about losing weight, and then all your distaste and disdain for drinking water, which is important. And in the 6 classes, you will bring up to 12 food items that you will eliminate from your life. Not cut back or not have a little bit of, I don't like it so much. I'm talking cut back. I've lowered the price. It's a $300 program. I know that you know that I know that you've spent $300 on food last month that you probably didn't want to. So join me. It's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. It's on a call like today. It's a private video call. If you can't make one of those dates, I can make it up to you on another date. But I'm looking for 5 people, and I have people registered already. So Delilah will put the link. The next program, oops, back here. There. And the other program is a very effective one. It's the same concept. It runs 6 days. We talk about your beliefs about money. We find out what your earnings ceiling is, and we bust that. We find out what your abundance ceiling is. I bust that. Your anxiety about money, your beliefs about money, your blocks to money, your blocks to allowing. That is run over 6 days, and it starts at 12 noon, 3 p.m. Pacific. And the cost of that is $300 for life-changing removal of these little buggers that are stopping you from having what you want. The link for that. So I've got a money class starting on Monday the 26th, the weight loss the same day, and energy healers, that's you, emotion code, body code practitioners. Thursday, I did about a 40-minute class on how you can just use your words to attract more business. The recording of that is in this Facebook group. Scroll down, take a look at it. And then I also have a $95 offer off of my Train the Trainer program. That means training you how to do what John and I are doing, the 7 keys, or how to stand up in the front of the room and talk about the emotion code process, bring people to the front of the room, razzle dazzle, heal their pain, and fill your calendar. So you can take a look at both of those. So John, back to you.
Hey, we're back.
John, why don't we go out in the room, acknowledge and say hello to our friends, and then we're going to bring Kelly and Permelia out, and they're going to help us deliver success stories today. Go ahead, please.
Absolutely. Jim Hayward is here, says hello. Misty Anderson is here, says good morning, Alaska Misty.
Misty,
and says she'll be on the next Hollywood Squares.
We're going to hold you to that, Kelly, or Misty.
Nice, yeah.
We've got tea time. Sylvia Bellini, a fab day in London. Looking forward to a great show with lots of success stories. Hashtag crisp no more. They taste like soap and salt now. No fun. And for our American friends, crisps are like potato chips. So, on one show, we helped Sylvia. It was months ago now, Sylvia. I want to say like 6 months ago. She hasn't had crisps in 6 months, and I think she used to wake up with the bag in bed. I'm just making that up. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
Tamara is saying, morning, John and Michael. I'm having a Michael marathon this long weekend. I've already watched 2 shows this morning and trying to catch up. There's an abundance of material. Oh, there is. We love that. Yeah, I guess it is a long weekend in the States. So
no, in Alberta. It is in the States and Alberta. It's Family Day. And
Family Day. We had that last week.
Last weekend. Yep. And Wendy Matthews says, hello, my bro friends.
Hey, yeah. Wendy Matthews, good morning.
Susan Arthur says, happy weekend, chaps.
Chaps. We love that.
Yeah.
Maria from San Francisco. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say hello to Maria as well.
Okay, let's fight over her. She's my client. I'm going to say hello to her. Okay, John?
Okay.
Back off.
All right, she's yours.
Hashtag back off, John. Hey, Maria from San Francisco. I have a success story. I was super stuck at work for the longest time. I did several sessions with Michael, and I'm officially unstuck and manifesting something I've been trying to attract for years. I know it's a magical story. And it was from the removal of these trapped emotions and it all. And our favorite friend from Mumbai, India, is with us in the house. Hello, Michael, sir, and John, sir, from Rajesh. Good morning, Rajesh. 2 more from you, John, and then we're going to go knock on the green room and bring our friends out. So go ahead.
Nika Rib says, hello, hashtag Emotion Code Bros from the UK. Looking forward to today's show.
Hey, Nika.
And Jean Peterson, good morning from Florida. 72 degrees now, high of 84 already.
Such a bragger, Jean. We love that.
No, here, Jean, it's
Yeah.
knowing.
Well, Susan Arthur is saying it's a gorgeous spring-like day in Surrey, UK. Hashtag weekly weather report. So we love that. I'm going to find one more. Oh, here we go. Rhonda Knight Boyle. Hashtag no cutbacks. There's no cutbacks.
Nope.
I
Bye-bye.
think Rhonda might share her story because we helped her get rid of bacon, or one of us helped her get rid of bacon. Well, you know what? She ended up getting rid of the whole pig. She hasn't had any pork since.
Bye-bye, little piggy.
Bye-bye, bacon. Okay, Pramelia, I'm going to ask Pramelia to come and join us. I'm going to unlock Kelly Carson to come join us. We have two fabulous guests with us this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Permelia. Hi, Kelly.
Good morning.
Yes, if you've been watching the Bro Show, you know that Kelly and Pramelia are regular watchers here, and we hustled them in to come join us today because they have some great stories. So first, we are going to say good morning, Vancouver Island, Pramelia. Good morning. Say hello. Tell us more about you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Michael, for this invitation. I'm very excited to be here. I live in Parksville, British Columbia, which is on Vancouver Island, just a little north of Victoria. And I am waiting excitedly to receive my certification as an emotion code practitioner.
Yay.
It's gonna happen. It's coming. It's coming
Yay.
this week.
Congrats.
My company is also called Vibrational Healing, and I do a number of workshops and sessions with people to break down those limiting beliefs, to look at chakra balancing, and grounding and clearing exercises so that you can be the best that you can be.
Okay. Well, my hunch is now that you've added the emotion code to your practice, you'll be able to really broaden the kind of work, right? It's like,
Absolutely.
Existing healers, when they take the training from Dr. Bradley Nelson, it becomes a big part of their work because you can work on anything and you don't have to be in the same room.
I have to tell you, I was at a women's expo last Saturday, and I've always had a bit of a challenge when I've done these trade shows to explain exactly what chakra balancing is. Every person, and I counted them, 53 women and men came to my booth, and everyone got it when I talked about the trapped emotion as a ball of energy.
Yes.
There was no eyes glazing over. Everybody got it. So I'm very, very excited.
Yes. Well, on Thursday's call, I was talking about how to talk to about the emotion code to the public. And one thing is to find a common denominator. And I like to use this one. Do you know how you hear about people talking about they have stress in their upper back? Well, there's actually more than stress. There's 60 possible emotions. So the whole notion that we capture stress is not new for people. But what they didn't know, they could be capturing anger and guilt and unworthiness and rage and anger, like lots of different emotions. So it's a good way to open it up. And, 3 weeks ago, I was at a trade show in Victoria at the Soho, small office, home office, entrepreneurial. And I was really representing law of attraction because I did a talk there. But a woman came up to me, she said, "Oh, I heard about you. You're Michael Loge." And she said, "I heard you do this healing, this motion code work." Well, I had my magnets with me.
Yeah.
So I said, what are you? She goes, "Oh, I've had lower back pain for 13 years. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. So we're at a trade show. I'm at one side of the table. She's at the other. And I was drinking water, so I was pretty much ready. I asked her for permission. And in 4 minutes, I removed her lower back pain of 13 years. And she was there all day. And all day she walked by my booth. She kept saying, "It's still gone."
Yeah.
So she took me for lunch last week, 2 weeks later, and she said, I don't need to say it's still gone anymore. And I said, "No, it's gone. Hashtag it's gone."
It's gone.
So, Pramelia, that was my success story during your turn, Pramelia. So why don't you share a success story you've had with yourself or your clients about the emotion code? Go ahead.
Well, I'd like to share one that I had with a client, and I had seen this client back in October, and she had a shoulder issue and she had a knee issue, and we did some work and we cleared that. But she came back last week, and I, of course, had done more of the training, so I understood to ask a few more questions. Well, we found prenatal emotions and we found a heart wall that was made of wood that went out from her for 50 feet. She was just absolutely amazed. We removed the heart wall. We looked at some other inherited trapped emotions that were going back 5 generations on her mother and grandmothers, all the mothers' sides.
Blame the mother.
And
Blame the mother.
Yeah.
All the mother's fault. And she was just, she phoned me later and she said, okay, I know that you suggested I may have some dreams. And she told me this like bizarre dream that she had, and that she had gone home. It was like the middle of the afternoon and she couldn't stay awake. She had to fall asleep. And when she woke up, she'd had this bizarre dream, but she had to call me and tell me. And she's like, there's something else that I've thought of that we need to work on. So I was very excited for her because there was a lot of aha moments that showed up.
That's right. Even if people don't get it and understand it, what's a heart wall, what's a trapped emotion, what's prenatal, when people get results, they kind of bypass. It's like, okay, I didn't understand it, but now I've just applied for Cirque du Soleil because my neck and my back and everything else is much better.
Yes. And her knees are no longer hurting.
Yes. It's so funny. I'm watching this commercial, this new commercial on TV for Lyrica. And, well, listen to this, Captain Obvious. He said, don't take Lyrica if you're allergic to Lyrica. Yeah, really? You think? But they're talking about, what kind of pain does he call that? Not arthritis pain, but...
Like shooting or stabbing or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that kind of pain. But there's
pain.
A name that he was calling it. Not arthritis pain. It was... I'll come to think of it. And I'm thinking, you don't need medicine for that. When someone tells me they have a shooting electrical pain, cue the motions. Okay?
That's right.
The chart.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, Permelia. We'll come back to you later on in the show if you want to queue up another one. But I do want to, I'm going to go to my screen. I'm going to read one that I got from my client. When you said prenatal, that stimulated me to think of this example. And then, John, we're going to get you to go back out to the room again. And so I did a session with my friend Caleb. He's posted inside. We have an Emotion Code Facebook group. We'll put the link. Go in and join it. It's for my clients, John's clients, people that have been watching the show. And that page is dedicated to success stories. So if you want to be stimulated, this is the place to go. So my client Caleb said he had a 3-year-old son. That's making sure that's the right age. 3-year-old son who always said that he was sad. And I thought that was odd that a young boy would know that language and that he was sad. So Caleb said, and Caleb is in the U.S., I think he's in Philadelphia. I mean, talk about distance healing. He said, can you help me with my son? So with Caleb's permission, who was the father, I connected with the son, and I found out his son had 2 heart walls. Now, heart wall is these trapped emotions around his heart, and they were stopping him from sending and receiving love. 2 quick little heart walls, I removed them. Here's Caleb's note that he posted. During an Emotion Code session with Michael, we spoke about my youngest child. My son had been a bit of a loner. He avoided me and always talked about how sad he was. After one Emotion Code session, my son has changed immensely. I haven't heard him say he's sad, and he has been interacting with me and the family differently. Simply amazing. And then in conversation, he said his son's cuddling with them. Imagine going 3 years having a son that didn't want to do that, and now he's cuddling. I mean, hashtag WTFEC. Okay, it's like this stuff is real. So, and again, the point that I'm making is I worked on a son who lived in another country far away. John, tell me who's saying what, please.
Yeah, we have Nick Carter's here. He says it's diabetic nerve pain.
Yes, diabetic
possibly.
Nerve pain. If you're allergic to Lyrica, don't take Lyrica. Diabetic nerve pain. This is diabetic nerve pain. If you have it, put the pills away. Put the pills away. Get a prescription for one of us. We'll get rid of your diabetic nerve pain.
And you worked on Nick on the heart wall
We
2
did.
sessions ago. So if you have an update, Nick, we'd love to hear it.
Yes, Nick, we want an update, please.
I worked on Misty as well. But yeah, there's a comment from Wendy I'd love to read. Wendy, we worked with her with food craving, macaroni, long, long time ago, Wendy Macaroni Williams. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah. Anyways, her comment is something different. We had one-on-one sessions together, and this is what she says. One day, I do want to share how much you have helped me, John. It is still a little emotional to talk about, but I will say it again here as I have a few times. When my son crossed over 6 months ago, I really don't know how I would have made through it. Not only did the sessions support me emotionally, but I know I should have really just broken down physically. Instead, I was able to stay healthy and maintain good energy levels despite eating like crap and going through a lot of stress, which used to trigger autoimmune issues. Thanks for sharing, Wendy.
Yes, thank you, Wendy. We appreciate you saying that and for reaching out and getting some help with that. And we want to encourage everyone. If you have a broken heart and you're feeling lots of sadness, and it's perfectly okay to grieve, but we want to help you move on and feel the love for those kind of scenarios as opposed to feeling the loneliness and sadness. So, my friend Casey Rose is in the house. He's calling us peeps. Good morning, peeps. Lisa
Morning.
Hammond, she is saying good morning to you and I, probably before the ladies have joined us. Sunny and 61 degrees in Carson, California.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Brooke Barlow is here. Hey, Brooke.
Good morning, Brooke
And
Barlow.
yeah, Leslie Marshall is here as well. Hey, Leslie.
Okay, we are going to give everyone an opportunity to leave us some more comments. John, I think you had one on Facebook that you wanted to read from the
I
Facebook
can read that,
group.
yeah.
Okay,
I've got
and
that
then we're
queued
going to
up.
call Kelly in. So go ahead, John.
Absolutely. So this one is from Misty Anderson, Alaska Misty. So in episode 36, it was the heart wall session. I worked on Misty, and Michael, you worked on Nick. So this is her her success. I honestly believe that you meet people in your lifetime for a reason. They're there for a reason as long as you're willing to listen and learn. Being a certified emotion code practitioner, I have worked on others as well as myself. There are some things that I am not able to clear myself, so I will only ask when I need help. Last Saturday, on the 3rd of February, the hashtag Emotion Code Bros did a heart wall session on me. While John was working on me, I initially felt a stirring in my heart and then in my stomach. I let the energy do its thing. Like a lot of people, I struggled creating relationships due to past hurts and fears. I had felt dead inside for such a long time. Something broke free inside me that day, so I was pumped. I was so pumped and full of energy. It was like magic after that. I was contacted by someone who asked me to be a guest on his show. I'm now working with Delilah, who is going to be helping me with marketing and sales, which I have no clue about, but very eager to learn. And I was able to get enrolled with hashtag Daddy Magic Fingers, Train the Trainer program. I'm so happy and grateful that I have a stirring inside of me again. I love this group, the stories, the people, and the energy. I am most thankful for Michael and John, as you two have had a bigger impact on me than you may ever know.
Thank you.
There are no amount of words that can express my gratitude. Thank you for being you. Eternally grateful. Hashtag Alaska Misty.
Well, thank you, Alaska Misty, and you're also everyone else is also welcome to join the Facebook group and read lots more of those comments. Real quickly, our friend Rhonda Knight Boyle, no ham, bacon, or pork of any kind. So, and that was months ago we got rid of bacon, but it spilled out to the rest of the pigs. So there you go. Tamara is saying, for me, it's bye chocolate. Can you imagine getting rid of chocolate? You could too. Good. Let's head out and chat with Kelly. Kelly, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, John, Amelia, everybody else out there. My name's Kelly Patrick. I live on the Sunshine Coast, British Columbia, Canada. I'm the author of a soon-to-be-published book called Just One Small Piece of Advice. I started working with Michael last summer, I think, around September, with the emotion code, getting some breakthroughs for myself. I can't get into all of the things that Michael has cleared for me. But one major one I want to talk about today was relationships. I had problems with relationships with people at work, friends, family. One of the main ones that was happening was with my daughter, love her to death, but her and I just clashed. And we did a heart wall session. I had 53 trapped emotions. We talked about relationships. Something clicked inside of me. I became a calmer person. I've noticed my relationships have gotten better with friends, workmates. But like I said, the main one was with my daughter, and we got to the point where I could get emotional because she walked into the room. We got it to the point where she had actually said to me, when she gets married, I wouldn't be invited to her wedding. And I'm happy to say that tomorrow is her wedding, and we are here together in Parksville, where Pamelia lives. Her wedding is going to be up on the mountain tomorrow. She's going to be marrying the woman of her dreams, and it's going to be an amazing occasion. And without the emotion code, I don't believe that this would be happening. And I'm so grateful, Michael, to you for what you've done for me and how you've made my life change so dramatically because of the work that you do.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Wow.
Well, great for you. What a great opportunity, and what an honor to have your parents there at your wedding. Yeah, so congratulations. That's great news. And I'm glad that I helped with that. Who would have known, right, that this would be the results of 53 heart walls?
53 trapped emotions in my heart wall.
Are you the record holder for the number of heart walls, do you think?
Record holder for the number of trapped emotions, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Wow. Well, thank you for the story. That was a beautiful story. Thank you. We're looking forward to seeing the pictures too. Thanks, Kelly. Good. Do you have stories you want to join us in the panel next time? It's a great opportunity to come out and share your story with us. We're still going to be reading some live stories. I'm going to head back to Pamelia for a moment, and John, you can queue up anybody else. Pamelia, tell us another success story with the emotion code, and then Kelly, we'll get one more from you. Go ahead, please.
All right, another client that I saw just recently. She didn't come to me with any physical pain, but she said that she really felt unloved, and she was not feeling very worthy. And this woman is in her mid-50s, so there was a lot that we actually removed. We found some prenatal emotions. We found a heart wall, and we found a hidden heart wall. And so after the session, I did explain to her that, well, she said she wasn't waiting till after the session to get emotional. She was getting emotional during the session, but I explained to her that, that could also carry on. And then I saw her the next day, and she was just beaming. And she even said that the relationship that she was thinking about when she was doing the session, which was with her mother, she even had said that she had told her mother how grateful she was for being the person that brought her into the world. So it just totally shifted all of that feeling unloved and feeling unworthy, and she was just beaming the next time that I saw her. Mm-hmm. So that's just that's the reason that I have to do this work. I know.
Well, my hunch is you're getting your fulfillment needs met as well, right? Isn't it the most fulfilling work ever?
Yes, absolutely.
Great stuff. Thank you, Pamelia. John, let's read a couple more comments, and then we're going to head back to Kelly's house. So go ahead.
Yeah, Pamelia Bell says, good morning from sunny California. It's a beautiful day today. I just love what you two are doing. And Sasavan says, I'm grateful for this episode.
Hey, Sasavan, good morning. Good.
And Barb Ashcroft says, good morning from Qualicum Beach. Vancouver Island is representing.
Rajesh is saying that he's watching with his niece, Vashashavi. So hello, Vashashavi.
Hello.
Good morning. Kelly, Susan Arthur's wanting to hug you.
Yeah.
So she's sending some love. Good stuff. Anything else, John?
Not that I can see.
Okay, John, I'm going to hear from Kelly. We're going to come back to you. And we are still waiting for Nick's story on the heart wall. So, Nick, we need to hear from you soon. Kelly, tell us another thing that we worked on that was successful for you.
Here's another really major one. I always had some sort of pain. I was always injured somewhere. My right shoulder was injured for years and years and years. In fact, every time I'd go on vacation, I would find the nearest pharmacy because, of course, I wouldn't be able to bring enough pain pills with me, and I would find a pharmacy where I could get some good ones. And so we worked on my shoulder. I also had a groin issue. Whenever time I worked with my trainer, I couldn't ride on the exercise bike, and I tested that out, and the groin pain is gone, the shoulder's gone. But then I manifested a headache of some sort just before I was going away to Costa Rica. And it was Lois, I believe, was doing her certification, and she did it for anybody, who wants to have an emotion code session. So I did one with her with this headache. And I said to her, could you also check to see if maybe I like the pain pill? And of course I did. There was a trapped emotion surrounding the pain pill. So I went off to Costa Rica for 5 weeks. And every time I drove by that pharmacy that I always went to, I had a big smile on my face. And there was absolutely nothing that drew me in there. And this is years. I'm not kidding you. This is years of having some sort of pain that I needed to take a pain pill for. So, and it was just a hunch that I had that maybe it wasn't necessarily just the pain, that it might have been, I liked the pills that went along with it. And it was absolutely true. And right now I don't take a sleeping pill. I don't take a pain pill. I'm sleeping through the night. It's totally amazing. And it's from the emotion code. It's the only answer I have because, for years and years you try to be well.
Not to mention you're not having your Starbucks chai teas anymore. That was a daily occurrence.
$7.
$7 Starbucks.
Starbucks used to drive me right in there like the pharmacias in Costa Rica. It was like you could not pass one. And, I make my green tea lattes. I really like them. I enjoy them. They got antioxidants in it. It's a good product. But I don't go to Starbucks and buy them because it's like it is. It's cash register ring.
Hashtag sorry, Starbucks. Well, good, Kelly. Thanks for the additional stories. Good stuff. Our friend Barb Ashcroft is watching from Qualicum Beach. She's a friend of yours too, Permelia. So, yeah. And good. So, John, what are we doing next week here on the Bro Show? Oh, Brooke Barlow's saying hello. So, good morning, Brooke.
Yeah, next week, number 39. It is the Panic and Anxiety Show. So we're looking to help people to reduce panic attacks and anxiety, feel calmer, feel more grounded.
Column A, box B. I sound like a bingo caller.
A2.
Under column A, B. B1, A, B1.
Yeah, exactly. So probably work on 2 people next week. So if you have panic attacks or anxiety, come join us. Let us know in the comments, and we'll probably work on you.
Good stuff. Yeah. Kelly, I know you need to go. Thanks for chilling out with us today. Have a beautiful wedding. We will look for the pictures for your great success in your movement. We'll see you later. Good stuff.
Thanks, Kelly. Bye-bye.
Robert Schindel, I think he's our friend from Singapore, or I want to say Singapore or Indonesia. So, Robert Schindel, hello, good morning. And Delilah's saying good morning. Yeah, we got a busy room out there today. So thanks to everybody that shared us. Leslie Marshall saying fibromyalgia. Oh, it's easier to say than to read. Good stuff. Like always, I'm going to ask Permelia and John to go out and leave some comments out there if you want to get a hold of either one of those. And, I monitor this, so any questions that you have, do ask. For those of you interested in either one of my programs, you got to think about how that could change your life. Getting 50 emotion code sessions, both on weight loss and on your money blocks. And if you're an emotion code practitioner and you want to be able to stand up in front of the room, deliver the razzle-dazzle presentation, And book your calendar, let us know. In a future show, we're going to bring on people that have bought that program and that are doing in-person presentations so they can tell you their results. It's okay for you, John, for you to hear John and I tell you our results. We want to hear from the Misty Andersons and from the Jeannie Brazels, from the other people that have purchased the program so they can tell you what a difference it's made in their practice. So, Parmelia and John, thanks for chilling out with me today. Let's say goodbye to our friends at home.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.